PFL 7 Playoffs 2024. Let's break down this card, guys. Let's start with the first bout. We got, actually, no. I'm going to start from here. Let's talk about Tyrell Fortune and Sergey Bilostenniy. So these two already met in the past. Yes. Bilostenniy fought him and he actually won, but they disqualified him for punches to the back of the head. Those were actually elbows. With that being said, Bilostenniy was the better fighter. Tyrell Fortune tried to shoot a takedown. Bilostenniy was against the cage and he managed to knock him out essentially, but he just did it to the back of the head and Fortune managed to get the win. With that being said, I don't think that Bilostenniy will do the same mistake. In his last two fights, he has proven that he's good, and I see him winning by knockout, probably first or second round. I like what I've seen from him. He has good takedown defense. He's very aggressive. He has power in his hands, and I'm not impressed by Fortune. He couldn't even finish Marcelo Golm in his last fight. He was just laying on him for 3 rounds, and I like Bilostenniy. I think he's gonna win. I got a bet on him, and I look forward to see who he's gonna face next. Next fight, we got Carmouche against Talia Santos. I'm picking Santos to win here. The reason I'm picking Santos is because she's younger, she's more well-rounded, and Carmouche, although she's good, she's just 40 years old, and you know, nature does its thing. You're just not the same at a certain level. Your instincts, your speed, your power, it's not the same. And I wasn't impressed by her last performance. She managed to get the armbar late somehow because Watanabe IQ is not the best. But I don't think it's going to happen with Santos. Santos was never finished, and she's better than Watanabe. And that's why I'm picking Santos to win. I'm not saying I don't think Santos is going to finish her. She's probably going to win by decision. But she's more well-rounded. She's younger. She's bigger physically, and I see her actually winning the competition. If Dakota even is gonna win against Bishop, I think that Santos would manage to win against Dakota. So give me Santos to win by decision. Next fight, we got Oleg Popov and Vassell. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a bit splitted on this one. Vassell is 41 years old, and although he's coming up in age, he's proven that he's still dangerous. He managed to win against Moldavsky in his last fight. He had a good first round against Dennis Goltsov, where he was winning. That first round, he almost finished Goltsov. And then he gassed out, and then he fought against Moldavsky, and Moldavsky managed to get the win. Now Popov, I think he's a better wrestler than Moldavsky. He's coming heavier, which is something I've noticed. He's probably gonna be heavier this time as well. And he's been winning, but his last performance against Franklin, he had some trouble on the feet. Franklin managed to catch him here and there, but Popov's wrestling was too good, and he managed to take him down, although Franklin showed good takedown defense. The question here would be, could Vassell manage to stop the takedowns, and will he manage to catch him? I think he will. This is not confident, but I got a small bet on Vassell. I think the value is on him as the dog. Although Popov is win. Popov can definitely win by decision here. But Linton Vassell has good takedown defense. Like we saw it against Moldavsky. And Moldavsky is training with Popov. I think that in the training room, I think Moldavsky is the better fighter out of the two. So I'm gonna go with the dog with Vassell. I know it's not that popular of a pick, but that's who I'm picking. Co-main event, we got Dakota Ditcheva taking on Jenna Bishop. Okay, I get the hype behind Ditcheva. She's good. She's a good striker. But who did she fight against? Valentina Skatici, Chelsea Hackett, Lisa Molden. Come on, like her opponents are not that good. We're never that good. She has never faced anyone as good as Bishop. Now, Bishop, I don't think that should have been a split decision with her fight against Santos. I think Santos clearly won 29-28. But this is the problem with Bishop, the problem for Ditcheva. Bishop is a dog. She's not hesitant, and she will get a takedown. When she gets a takedown, Ditcheva would be in a world of trouble. She's too cocky. She's too confident. She thinks she's already like top contender UFC level, but she's not. She's never faced true adversity in her fights. And I think that a plus 500 for Bishop it's disrespectful. So I got Bishop to win. I think she's gonna do it by submission. Bishop has good wins. She got a win against Luana Santos, who's doing really well in the UFC. She got, the split decision. She had her moments with Talia Santos, but that definitely wasn't a split decision in my opinion. But she got a win against Dion Barboza. Like, she got good wins. I think she can find a submission if she gets Ditcheva to the mat. Ditcheva I've never seen her fighting. She's coming out of a kickboxing background. She's not like a grappler. And she was pushed against the cage when she fought against, who was it? Like Malden had I think there was a bit of a takedown, but Bishop is levels above Malden and Hackett or anyone she's ever faced. So I'm taking the dog here again. I'm taking Jenna Bishop to win, and I'm saying she's gonna do it by submission. Main event, we got Tim Johnson and Denis Goltsov. I think the best pick would be the fight not going the distance. But I'm picking Goltsov. I think he's better everywhere. I'm seeing him getting the takedown and just grounding and pounding Tim Johnson's face to a TKO. Or might even getting a submission. Tim Johnson is dangerous. He can knock you out any second of the fight. But I think Goltsov would be able to get the first round takedown in the first round, which he managed to take, by the way, for Renan, before Renan knocked him out, but Renan is levels above Tim Johnson. I'm going to pick Denis Goltsov to win by ground and pound first round. That's the pick. I like Goltsov by knockout, by finish. You might submit him. You don't know what he's gonna choose, what he's gonna do. But if you look at his record, let's look at his record real quick. So yeah, he prefers to knock you out, but he has submission wins as well. Yeah, give me Goltsov to win by knockout.